Revelio. A friend who speaks Gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak Gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be Gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read Gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Just Lord Gok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
What are Amit and I to do again?
Remain unseen to pass through the...
Amit and I can do this.
I'm
quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
The door is looking at us.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mind. It's even grander than I had expected. Clever.
Incendio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines operate on steam. Interesting. Steam powered, obviously.
Here. Incendio.
Yes, of course. I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Aquí. Guardium Leviosa.
I'll be quiet. I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Aquí. Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine. Revelio.
don't wish to be seen, do we?
Nothing over here.
Who's that?
Bombarda.
Watch your step out here. Let's get this over with. Find him! Let me
Descend!
I won't rest. What's that?
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Revelio. We're being watched by a door. Accio! We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye. I should use disillusionment. That eye won't see a thing. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays. Clever.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out.
Revelio.
There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
I won't rest.
Fascinating to see Gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary.
Revelio.
Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
I'll bury you in it. Truly. I'll get you. You find it!
Bombarda.
Let's get this over with. There you are. Oh, that was meant for me.
Incendio.
I won't rest. Dead. Not quite.
Defender!
It's almost too easy. Ooh, this shouldn't take long. Too slack. No! Missed me! You almost had a lucky shot!
Confringo.
You won't stop me.
Confringo.
You're good, but I'm better. Eh? Hit it!
Glacier.
Prepare to surrender now. Don't do that again, I beg you!
Stupefy. Confringo.
I'll kill you and all! I've been fighting since before you were born.
Accio.
Easily diverted.
Incendio.
Let's get this over with. Why is it
Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Tego.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse. Revelio.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio. Revelio.
Yes, of course.
Goblins will finally rule over wizards.
Pity, not quite.
Leviosa. Bombarda.
You won't get away! What are you doing? What is this?
Was that your best?
Leviosa.
You can
Prepare to surrender. I will not be made a fool of. Oh, that was meant for me.
You won't survive this, my young friend.
Much you won't stop me. One less shout. There you are. You're making this too easy. You call that spellcasting? I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
Stupefy.
I hate that!
Descendo.
Take a stride. Let's get this over with.
Not well, you're
Descendo.
Not quite.
Bombarda. Leviosa. Finger.
I've been fighting.
not run away.
Get away!
Bombarda.
Wait with that.
Is that it? This is almost too easy. You're weak, human. Nice try.
Take Finger. Bombarda.
You fight about one of the pumpkin. As if you could best the likes of me. Easily diverted. This thing. Truly.
I
Places! Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Confringo!
Levioso!
Release me!
Places!
Descendo! How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them I'll meet. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Revelio. Incendio! Revelio. Accio!
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. Revelio. There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio. Bombardus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Glacius. Accio. Descendo. Arrestamento. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Right. Don't wish to... Can we please talk about what...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you were doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Revelio.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Revelio.
Yes. A more hushed approach is likely wise.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope. At least until we finish. I wonder how many they brought to capture.
Revelio.
At least 10 usually.
Leviosa! There she is again.
Reparo, she's fantastic.
From a distance.
Revelio.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Revelio. Revelio.
Starved to pick up a grapple.
Or just raring for a fight.
Well, there's no turning back now. Remember, we don't want to hurt her.
Revelio.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it.
It's a little too warm if you ask me.
I don't suppose you'd listen to reason.
If we can get to that entrance, we can get to the nest. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant!
There's the nest.
Revelio.
We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Repair it.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntowl Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie.